Hey guys, Crystal here, and we are here to do another hot process soap. So, oh, my stick blender's filthy. It's got stuff all over it from where I did my shea butter. But, here we go, we'll mop it off. But, this is I'm gonna try to do not in the pot swirl, but a hanger swirl with some pinks and a white. And I'm trying something new. Everything is cold. The oils are cold. My lye is cold. Kim over at Essential Soaps, I've been watching her videos on the hot process, and she starts everything out nice and cold, like room temperature. I did my oils and my lye last night so that they would be nice and cool, about room temperature this morning. My actual plans were to do this video last night, but when we got home from my mother-in-law's for Easter, I was just so tired. I just didn't feel like messing with it. So let's go ahead and get our lye in there. And I got my crock pot on. And like I was saying earlier, I've been watching Kim over at Essential Soaps, and she starts everything out cold. Her lye water, her oils, everything is cold, and then she turns the crock pot on afterwards. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and follow her way of doing things and see how it works out for me. Alright guys, it doesn't look like it's going to trace much more than that. My hands are getting tired. And Kim over at Essential Soaps doesn't get it to a thick trace. She just gets it to trace. So I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to do it how she does it. This is an experiment. I'm experimenting and following someone else's advice, you know, as far as another soaper's advice, because she is pretty much the queen of hot process, and you guys know who I'm talking about. Love Miss Kimberly McNutt over at Essential Soaps. So I'm just going to stir the bubbles out a little bit here. This is raw soap. I should have my gloves on, and I forgot. Every time I do hot process soap, I forget my gloves for some reason. I'm a goofy nut that way, I guess. So, I'm going to put the lid on, and we've got it on low. It's starting to heat up. Remember, we're coming from room temperature. So, when it comes to the next stage should be the tic-tac-toe method. And we'll bring you back when that comes. Alright, guys, be right back. Alright, guys, we're back. And as you can see, it still looks like it did when I first, when I got done with the stick blender. You dig out, what you do is you dig out the middle. This will stop it from blowing the cork, as Kim says. What it's doing now is it's trying to gel. So we're going to dig the middle out a little bit. And I'm going to kick the temperature up just a tad, because it's taking a little bit too long. It's been about 35 minutes. And this should have been past this stage by now. So I can tell that it's a little bit too low. So I'm just going to kick the temperature up just a tad bit for about maybe 15 minutes, just to try to get it a little bit warmer, because I'm feeling it and it's not getting that warm. So it should, after this, go into the applesauce stage that I do believe. I'm hoping that's what happens next. It's just taking its sweet time. So I've got my colors ready, and now I'm getting ready to do my super fats, because I got a little bit of time to do them. And as soon as it gets ready to stir, guys, I'll bring you back. Alright, guys, so it looks good and bubbly. I am going to give it a stir. Oh, yeah, it's what we want. Oh no, we gotta get these edges down. No crusties. I hate crusty soap. So, it's in like a thick mashed potato state right now. So, I'm going to turn my crock pot down. This is, I don't know, I feel like I got something in my eye. It's watering. This looks good. It kind of looks like it, bypass the applesauce stage. Shoo, good Lord. Alright, I just did some titanium dioxide and I touched my eye with my hands. I didn't clean the titanium dioxide off and it got in my eye, so I had to flush it and wipe it out real quick. This is good and thick. It looks good and thick. Nice and fluffy. So it looks like it still needs to cook for a little while longer. So we are going to let it cook. And then I'm going to come back. Let me get to the bottom here. Then we'll come back, put our super fats in, and then do our colors. This looks good. Alright guys, I'm back and I've stirred it. And it looks awesome. So it looks like it's ready for our super fats. So I got my super fats in my bowl here. And I'm super fatting with first press, cold press, extra virgin olive oil, shea butter, mango butter, and cocoa butter. And I also add glycerin, but I add it before I fragrance and color. So I'm just getting, sometimes I add a little bit of glycerin to my super fats, but I thought, well, since I'm adding it at the end anyway, I might as well, you know, don't really have to add it twice. So I stopped putting it in my super fats. I just didn't see any sense of wasting it really, because we need it in at the end to make it more pliable and easier to work with. I just think it just gives something extra to the soap when you add a little bit of glycerin. Alright guys, it's just been a couple minutes. Let's see if I can set that over there. Our super fats are good and melted. I'm going to go ahead and add my glycerin now. About 2 ounces of glycerin. And I like to scrape it, get all the goodie out. And then give that a good stir. And I just checked the temperature, and the temperature is cool enough to put our fragrance oil in and go ahead and start coloring and getting it in the mold. And the colors we're working with today is Pink Vibrance Mica from Nurture Soap, Fluorescent Magenta Mica from Aztec, and Flash Dance Pink Mica from Mad Oils. Alright, in with our fragrance. Don't want to waste any, get it all out. And I checked, and the soap we're doing today is Sexy for Her by Victoria's Secrets. And I thought it would go good with the colors we've chosen. And I'm going to do a hanger swirl. And I looked up the flash point, and we're well under the flash point. We're at about 160 degrees, which is a little bit cooler than what I like to soap with hot process. I like it to be around 180. That way it doesn't get really crusty and stuff on me. Alright, let me get my ladle. Got my good old ladle here, and we're going to start taking off for the colors. There's one. Let me take this out. And I know about how much I need for each. I might add about a tablespoon of water to these. I don't know yet. We'll see. And then we need I need a certain amount for my white, because I'm going to have white in there. I really think the white makes it pop. Alright, that's good for the white. And then the rest should be enough for the other pink. get our spatula here. Get all our soap out. You can see down in there. Alright. I need another spatula. Let me see here. Had these in the sink, so get those ready. Alright, here's one colorant. And it's still good and pliable, still good. It's not as hot as I'd like it to be, like I said, but it's not crusting up on me just yet. And I think I'm going to join two of these colors together and into one, just to give it kind of a, I don't know, a swirl effect maybe. And then we're going to put that on the bottom of our mold. So I think I'm going to mix this one and the pink vibrance together. Try to get all out there as I can. When I ordered this color, I was really hoping it would come like a magenta, but it didn't. It came more of like a hot pink. I was kind of disappointed, but I've been enjoying using it. I have a hot pink from Nurture soap that I use, and it's about the exact same color. Trying to get that good and mixed. Hopefully you can see me here. Here, let me put that back. Get these good and mixed together. Now let's get our last color. We still got the white to go, but this is the, well, maybe that one was the pink vibrance. Oh no, this one and that one look a lot alike. And I know one of them, they're totally, completely different colors. Over and under. Get that color mixed in good. Yeah, I'm going to mix this one with the hot pink and put that on the bottom. And then we'll do a layer of white and then put the other pink and then maybe another layer of white, because I got about 2 pounds of the white. And this is a 5-pound batch. So I'm going to add all of it to this one, and we're going to mix it together. Try to get all out of the container as I can. Alright. Now I'm just going to kind of take from the bottom, scoop to the top, get those two colors mixed. Don't want to mix them too much because I want them to be separate colors. Okay, let me get my mold. Oh no, and I don't know where my hanger tool went. I'll have to look for that. Where is my hanger tool? Oh no. What'd I do with it? I'll have to cut this part out of the video, guys. I'm looking for my hanger tool. Alright guys, I found my hanger tool. Sorry about that. I had to go looking for it. So let's get all this color Oh yeah, that looks good mixed together. All this color out. And I've seen people use a mashed potato masher to get all the hot process soap even. So I'm thinking we'll have to invest in one of those things because it really makes it easier to get everything even. Because my soap's been coming out lopsided just a little bit. Oh, we forgot to mix our white. And I just mixed that little bit of titanium dioxide up, and I mixed it with really hot water so it wouldn't shock my soap when I mixed it together. Looks like it needs a little bit more. Those are crusty. It's kind of hard to get hot process soap white. A little bit more. You really got to dig in there and get to the bottom. Alright. Looks good. So let's get it on our soap here. I think I want to save some for the top. So trying to get this all leveled out. Get it in the corners. Okay, now bang it down. Now, let's get this color on top. I love this Flash Dance mica from Matte Oils. It's really pretty. It's a beautiful shade of pink. Trying to get them in the corners here without wasting it. I think I want to leave just a little bit for the top. Not as much as that. Maybe a little bit less than that. Here we go. Alright, looks like we got it good and even. Tap it down. Now, time for our hanger. So I'm just going to go down and up and do little swirly lines. Get all those colors mixed together. I love how this turns out when I use my tool here. Okay, now this is going to be hot. Ooh, mama, hot, 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 hot. Alright, we need to smooth that back out. And I want to swirl the top a little bit. That's why I left some pink and white. So just put some sparingly across the top. Now a little bit of white. Getting hard on me. pink. Trying to alternate the colors here. Okay. Now the rest of the white. Alright, that looks good. Let me get my skewer and get all the ends in there. Okay. So now I'm just going to take it, get it in the corners, and swirl it around. We're going to tap it down one more time too. Make sure I got my corners filled. I want that color to show through the white. That one's a little bit more swirled. I think this is going to turn out great. Alright, that looks good. Now, I think it needs some glitter. I've been a glitter freak here lately. So, we're going to put some glitter on her. Not much, just a light dusting. I want to overpower it with glitter just a little bit. Ooh, pretty. Alright, that's enough. Let me get the lid on this and I'll show you guys what we got. Put these over here out of my way. And ta-da! Here is our Sexy for Her hot process set. So I am going to stick this bad boy in the freezer, get it good and hard, and maybe we can cut it later on tonight. Get those pinks in there. Don't like any on the sides. So the cutting video will be right after this one, guys. And then I got my fluid hot process coming up next. So let me get this in the freezer and get my crock pot and all my stuff washed out, and we will be back with another video. So until next time, guys, see you in a bit. Hey guys, Crystal here, and we are back to cut our Victoria's Secret Sexy for Her. This was my hot process hanger swirl, and it's good and hard. I made it the other day, put it in the freezer, took it back out, let it get good and unthawed, and it's been sitting on my counter for about a day or so, so it's ready to cut. Let me tighten my wire. Looks good. Alright, I was excited to cut this soap because of the hanger swirl we did. First cut, and if you remember, we did, I don't know if I did a making video to this. I can't remember if I just did it or if I did a making video. I'm not sure. But I did a couple different colors of pink and white. Well, that's neat. There's the darker pink that I made. I think I mixed a pink and purple, like, and made it, I don't know, I made it a darker color than the pink, and then we had a fluorescent magenta. And when I first got the magenta, when I ordered it, I thought it was going to be an actual magenta, but it just came as a hot pink, so it wasn't nothing spectacular, but it does look pretty in the soap. There's that color showing through a little bit there. The last pink I did like this, I did it in the pot swirl with my hot process. And I forgot to fragrance it. So I kind of wanted the same design, but with a good fragrance. So instead of doing the in the pot swirl, I did a hanger swirl. And I'll have to look. I believe I made a making video of it. Pretty sure I did. So far it's turning out real pretty. I love that darker color, that pink mixed with the purple. I think that looks real nice. I need to clean my apron, guys. I swear, my apron gets so dirty. I have to wash it like 3 times a week. Very pretty, I think. I like the white mixed in with the purplish pink and the hot pink. And it sounds like my kids are home from school. I hear the bus. And you guys, oh my goodness, this stupid cutter gets so gosh darn dirty. I have to clean it with alcohol every single time I cut a soap. And it doesn't matter what color the soap is, how soft it is, how hard it is. I always got to clean it. Because it gets down in this crevice and it leaves soap residue behind. So one more piece. Oh, I forgot to show you. There's the top, all sparkly. Last piece. Love it. And we got a little flimsy end piece, which will be for us. Alright, guys. I want to thank you for joining me today. And if you like this video, please do subscribe and hit the like button. And, of course, comment. Love to hear you guys comment. Got a couple soaps in mind today. I got one that I've been dying to do. And I finally got the embeds done to go on top. So, I'm getting ready to do that one. Because it smells so scrumptious. Oh, my gosh. But be on the lookout for that one. And I got a couple videos coming up that I need to edit and upload to YouTube. And a couple in mind. So until next time, guys. Bye-bye.